Okay, this painting is called The Wounded Angel. It's by Hugo Simberg from Finland. This is the most popular painting in Finland ever in the history of Finland. It was made in 1903. And this is the first time I ever seen it. I'm always searching paintings, and despite that, I never saw this painting before. I think it's magnificent. Okay, there's different ways one can interpret it. You can see there's a little bit of blood on the wing of this wounded angel. She's got a bandage over her head, or it's almost partially blindfolding her. She's being carried on this makeshift stretcher. And you see the two boys here helping her. So the first guy is dressed in all black, like in mourning, almost as if he's given up. And what this reminds me of is Western civilization. The angel represents Western civilization. The location of the painting is actually in sort of a famous area of Finland near like a children's hospital and a religious shrine. And what I'm saying is this reminds me of Western civilization. So many people have given up on it. Yeah, we're going to become a third world crap hole, forced into slavery, into communism, and we're all screwed, you know. Whereas the second guy is looking at it and he's like, this is not right. We should do something about it. I don't like what happened to the angel. This is not right. We should protect her. We should protect Western civilization. It's the best civilization ever. All this multiculturalism is nonsense. Other cultures, you know, even a caveman paints. These other cultures, they don't even have any art. Okay, they're more backward than cavemen. This third world crap. Everybody wants to move to a Christian country. Nobody wants to move to non-Christian countries, okay? The angel in her hand is holding these flowers. It's a type of flower called a snowdrop, which is a sign of hope, of healing, of redemption. Okay, so it's not too late to save the wounded angel. You just got to stand up for it and speak up. You know, when you see a modern art museum, that's crap, okay? Statues of feces, that's an insult, a degradation. And you have to stand up in every way you can for Western civilization, because if you lose Western civilization, it's Christianity that holds the culture together. There's nothing else that holds the culture together. When I was a kid growing up in the United States, we talked about it being a melting pot. Everybody comes together. There's no hyphenated Americans, okay? Nowadays, they hyphenate stuff. They say African Americans with a hyphen to make everybody feel guilty for racism, okay? You know, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not a Puerto Rican American, or I'm not an Irish American. The Irish were slaves of the British for over 100 years, okay? Slavery's been present in society since the beginning of recorded time. And of course it's wrong, but what got rid of it? Christianity. If you get rid of Christianity, there will be nothing to hold the United States together except brute force. And that's what it'll be. It'll be brute force used to force everybody to obey a bunch of arbitrary, you know, extensive rules about everything. Okay, you can already see how that's happening. So anyways, let us hope that the wounded angel of Western civilization, it's not too late to save her, and we can reestablish the culture that's produced the best art. It really comes from Christianity. The best art, the best music, the best literature, the best architecture in the form of the Gothic cathedrals, okay? The best ethics. Every man is created in the image of God, that he's children of God. It says you're the children of God. Even the lowest, most poor, most pathetic, most stupid person is still equal in the eyes of God. That's more praise than the average peasant gets in any other society, in any other culture. That's a good thing. And by being created in the image of God, you're intrinsically entitled to natural rights. The right to freedom, the right to privacy, the right to free speech, okay, the right to private property. If you don't have Christianity, you don't have any of those things, okay? Capitalism comes from the Catholic Church when it was trading all over the place, all out through Christendom and later on through South America and its other missionary locations. That's where it comes from. That's the only thing that yields prosperity. Those are the three things that make a society good. Capitalism makes it rich. Christianity makes it nice to the people without arbitrary brutalization of the peasants. Okay, so there it is. Capitalism, Christianity, and having a constitution, you know, which puts it in writing, the free speech and all the other things that go with it. So anyways, I thought this was beautiful. The Wounded Angel by Hugo Simberg.